In our previous video, we have created the REST API. In this video, what we will do is we will create the post method so that it can invoke the AWS Lambda whenever there is an HTTP post is received, correct? So this time we will go ahead and create a method in the API gateway. Initially, we had created the resource. Resource was the name of the API gateway that we have given. This time we will go ahead and create the method, and it is a post method, HTTP post method, which will go ahead and invoke the Lambda function. So let's go ahead into our AWS API gateway that we have created and click on the action button. And in the action drop down, you will have an option called as create method. So go ahead and click on the create method, and in the create method we will select the post method. And once you select the post method, we will say that we want to integrate with Lambda function. And here in the Lambda function, you have to put the name of the Lambda. So let's go ahead and see what was our Lambda function name, and it is stable D. So I will copy that and paste it into the Lambda function and hit on the save button. It will say that you are about to give a permission to API gateway to invoke the AWS Lambda function, which is we want it. So we will say OK. And what it will do is it will go ahead and create the integration. Next, we will deploy this API. Once this API is deployed, we will test it. So in order to deploy the API, you have to select which stage you are going to deploy. I will call this stage as the new stage as a test stage, and then I will deploy it. So once it is deployed, you will see our URL is ready for invocation. So if you click on the post button, you will see this will be our final URL that you are going to call it from the React web application. So I will show you in my next video how we will invoke this API and see whether we are receiving the image out of it or not. So stay tuned.